Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals. I'm the Mysterious JG. We got sound? Oh, we don't got sound. Now we got sound. Yep, welcome back to Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistrals, now with sound. I am still the Mysterious JG, just as I was a second ago. And, what are we doing here? Ah, okay. Yeah, I left this Silver Mountain and came back and got rid of a bunch of inventory. And the reason I didn't get rid of the inventory on this save slot. Ah, crap. Well, let me just use this save slot to show you. Remember I mentioned that this wall here and how there was like a super secret, top secret, super secret, secret behind it? Well, here's the dealio, folks. I did look at a FAQ on how to do this, but I'm not going to do it exactly the way the FAQ said. But the idea is, you blow this thing up, the bomb does a certain amount of damage, as evidenced by the fact that this, like, you see there's a light brown that moves down. Okay, there's like dark brown all the way up to almost the top. But then it starts to close back up. So you've got this thing going where you've got to get 2 bombs to explode on it. Nah, that wasn't right at all. You have to sort of get a daisy chain of bombs going that will cause it to explode. Twice. Now you see. Okay, I'm going to explain what I did there. You bomb the wall once, it opens like 3/4 of the way towards being open. And if you bomb it again, the number of sword swings / turns it takes to get the bomb to explode, it's healed by then. So what I did there is I set it up so that it exploded, but there was another bomb that was already ready to go before it exploded. And then I was able to daisy chain the bombs together. I think I'll just show it to you again, because I've confused myself here now. If you just plant a bomb here, it'll blow up, and that's great. If you plant a bomb here, here, or here, it will be blown up by this bomb when it blows. What you want to do is get a chain of bombs going so that you can plant a bomb here, and it will blow up earlier than it should have, because if you see how this works, the bomb that was here blew up and affected all of these spaces because it was hit by the chain of explosions from here. So what you have to do to get this wall... I'd never really understood this before. Years ago I read a FAQ, did exactly what it said, and didn't understand why it worked. But what you're really trying to do is get a bomb to blow up here, and then plant another bomb here, and have a daisy chain of bombs going so that the second bomb you set up here will be exploded by that chain a turn or 2 earlier than it would have been otherwise, which will force this thing all the way open. And when it's all the way open, like dark black or dark brown all the way to the top, then you can hit it with the hammer. It's not vulnerable to the hammer until you've done that. Okay. Bomb. Bomb. Get the hammer ready. Sword swing. Daisy chain opens this up because the bomb where Maxim was standing exploded earlier than it would have. Now you use the hammer, and you're in. And I'm going to load to a different state where I had done this, but I also cleared out inventory, so I've got room for the treasures that are going to be in here without a lot of fuss and muss. Basically, I went into town and sold some stuff. I didn't do that on this save state either. It's this save state where I did it. And in this save state, I haven't actually cleared the damn thing yet. Okay, so I guess you get to watch me do that one more time, unless on save state 5 I've already done it. Yes, okay. But I want to read this sign first. The world's most difficult trick is beyond this point. And As difficult as it was to get through the store, the world's most difficult trick is more difficult. This is the world's most difficult trick. I tell you what I'm going to do on the world's most difficult trick. I'm going to read through the game text that explains how it works, and then I'm going to go straight to a fact and follow its instructions precisely to win. And the reason why is off camera I spent almost an hour trying to solve it on my own. I couldn't. I think I could have solved it if I kept trying. Eventually it would have come to me. But this is a video game. I'm supposed to be having fun. I wasn't having fun anymore. At some point this crossed the threshold where the puzzle was no longer fun. I could figure out what you were supposed to do, but not exactly how to do it. And similar to the fact that while I was going to get all the iris treasures, I put a lot of time into trying to get all the iris treasures, but it's what accountants would refer to as a sunk cost. The fact that I wasted a bunch of time trying to get the iris treasures does not mean that I should spend more time trying to redeem it. That time that I spent is still gone, and the value of getting the iris treasures in this LP is still pretty much very small. I wanted to get the iris treasures so I could come as close as you're going to ever see to a perfect 100% LP of this game. And also because there are rumors about the iris treasures, and I wanted to disprove them by showing that when you get all the iris treasures, it doesn't change anything about the end game. But I don't have a ton of viewers on this LP. Much love and thanks to those of you who are watching it. I don't mean to sound whiny, but there's not a ton of people watching this LP. I don't think the people who are watching this LP are probably people who care about or know about the rumors about the iris treasures. I think you guys can trust me when I say, in years past, when I wasn't recording it for YouTube, I did get all the iris treasures on a playthrough of this game once, and it didn't affect the ending. I think you'll trust me. So we're not going to get the iris treasures. Similarly, I think we'll just, if it matters to you, make a little note somewhere in your notes on these LPs. JG did not beat the world's most difficult trick fair and square. The only other LP of this game I ever watched through was Altaire's. He didn't even attempt it. He rightfully pointed out that it was like too difficult to... I don't remember exactly what he said, but he basically said the rewards weren't worth it. It was just a big pain in the butt. And I'm like almost positive he didn't do it. I might be misremembering that. So, yeah, I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing this fair and square. I'm going straight to the fact. With the Egg Dragon, I read the fact for hints and tips. I still had to do it for myself. And this one, I'm not taking any credit for it. I will, after I'm done, I will hopefully remember to tell you who wrote the fact. But I'm going straight to the fact. This is the world's most difficult trick. Would you like to try? No. Oh, you don't wish to try? Well, why the hell did you come down here? This is the world's most difficult trick. Would you like to try? Yes. Before you start, let me explain a little. The purpose of this game is to bring the panel in the back with the treasure chest on it to in front of you by moving various panels. As a princess, when you press A, the movable panels light up. Use the control panel to move them. If you'd like to quit midway through, use the reset spell. It is a difficult trick, but you can solve it. Good luck! Step on that slate to begin the game. And then the nightmarish music begins. Let's get out of here for a second. Step on the slate to begin the game. Okay, I was wondering if she'd say anything else, like words of encouragement. This is the world's most difficult trick. Here's how it works. You can slide these things around. You press the button to change which one is slidable. The big issues that you're going to have is that you only have 2 spaces that are free for something to move into at any time. These spaces and spaces like it, the two square vertical ones are a major pain in the ass, but they're not as bad as the 2 square horizontal one. This is the one that really makes it impossible to do anything. Everything you do, you think you've freed up something, and then you realize that you can't. You've locked yourself in, you've got 2 spaces free, but what you want to slide in there is the horizontal block, and you've freed up 2 vertical spaces, or you've freed up 2 horizontal spaces, and it's time to move the vertical block. I don't think I can really properly show you how frustrating this game is unless I try to play it for an hour, and I'm not really willing to do that. So let's just go straight to the solution, and hopefully you'll be able to see by how many turns it takes, even when I'm reading the most efficient solution anyone on YouTube has for this thing. You'll see what a major pain in the ass this thing is. Now, This is still going to take me a minute. We've got the starting position. They want me to do what now? They want me to move the 4 little individual guys. These are the ones that you use for almost all of your manipulation of the map is using these. The map. They want us to move this over here, and they want us to move this down here. Now we've got... See, I don't immediately see how this is helpful, but we've got those 2 spaces there. Okay. Now what are we going to do? Now we're going to move this thing over here. But no, they want us to do something else first. They want us to move these guys here. The way this guy's done this solution is he shows you different, like what it has to look like at different stages. Still pretty confusing. I've definitely gotten the puzzle to this point on my own. I recognize this alignment, and having gotten to this far, I wasn't able to figure out what to do from here. But I've been to this stage before. Now what do we got? They start moving these little guys up here. They move the 2 verticals together. They move this down here. And their strategy seems to be based in large part on getting this horizontal down to the bottom. Okay, good with that. Then we've got something going on with these coming over here. They don't really start moving the treasure block around itself until the end. They do a lot of work before you move that at all. These move up, this moves up, these move over, these move over, this moves over, and that allows you to move this down. Okay? I'm following them so far. What's next? They want this to move here so that we can start moving the verticals over. And then they do something I would like never do, which is split these so you've got 2 different 1-space blocks that are free. And now I need to scroll down on the fact. You can't really see anything of any importance here. Not by design, it's just the way it laid out on my screen. Okay. So yeah, that's an intermediate stage, but it seems really weird to me that they would do that at all. Now, what do we do next? Now, things start getting crazy. They move this down, and they start moving the treasure square over. This gets moved over. These come up. And you end up with 99933s. Something's wrong. I don't have it the way they do. Hold on, what's wrong here? It's not really much for me to say while I'm trying to figure out their instructions. Because if I start reading them out to you, it's not going to make sense. They just have a series of pictures. But basically, they want this to be down 1, and they want this to be up. And I don't know what I did to get it here, but I can't do that. Oh shoot! I'm already messed up here. I was able to do this off camera. All right, let's double check everything. Okay, to that. What can I do to get this into that position? Nothing. I can't even follow the directions to solve this puzzle. That's how friggin' hard this puzzle is. Even when I've got the directions, I can't do it. No, wow, I'm totally screwed. How the hell did I get myself into this position? Let me see if I can put it back into where it was on the previous turn. Jeez. I don't know how in the world to fix this. Oh, jeez, I really screwed this up already. Shoot. Well, I've already lost track of how long this video's gone, so I'm just going to have one video devoted to the ultimate trick. The ultimate trick, Tensiver! Operation Ultimate Trick Trap. Okay, I'm just trying to back up now. That's all I'm trying to do, is trying to back up. Okay. Okay, now I've got it to where I was on the last turn before I suddenly all went to hell. Let's see if I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do here. They want me to get the treasures all the way over to the right. I'm supposed to slide this down and this over, then this down, and this over, then this over, then this comes up, then this comes up, and now I'm where they wanted it to be. Okay, let's go on. Okay, panic mode has been disabled for the moment. Let's get back to following the instructions without talking too much and getting ahead of myself here. Alright. So now they want this to come here. They want... Nope, already back in panic mode. Hold on. What the hell? How am I supposed to do this next thing that they said to do? 2, 2, and 5, stay there. 7, 4, 4. 8, 3, 9, 9, okay. They want me to move 3, 3 over. They want me to move 1, 1. This block is 1, 1 for these purposes, down. This block is 0, 0, 0, 0. Basically, the way the instructions I'm reading have 1, 1 is a vertical, 2, 2 is a vertical, 3, 3 is a vertical, 4, 4 is a vertical. 5, 6, 7, and 8 are individual blocks. 9, 9 is the horizontal, and 0, 0, 0, 0 is the big square. So that's what I'm talking about if I start mumbling those numbers. Alright? 2, 2 is supposed to come back up. They want these two here, and they want this to come back up. Okay, now I'm with you. I'm following you. Look at all this freaking moving around I'm doing, and that block, those treasure chests are still all the way at the top. Ugh. Alright. Now what are we doing? We're moving these two down. We're moving these two fellas here over. Moving this over. We're moving this over. We're moving these up. Does that look like theirs does before I get ahead of myself? Yes, it does. Okay. Next step. 4, 4 is supposed to end up in that corner. See, it really doesn't seem like we're making any progress, does it? But things are definitely positioned differently now. Okay. Now what are we going to be able to do? Now we're going to be able to move these guys, I'm guessing. Oh, I was getting ahead of myself. Where do they want this? This is 8 and 6. They want 8 and 6 to be spread into like 2 different places. Okay. Time to scroll down again. This is probably, I'd say, harder than the Egg Dragon. Okay. And this is the kind of game this is. It's got, like, crazy difficult puzzles thrown in. So now we're moving this here, we're moving this here. We're going to move that here. 6, 9, 9, 2, 2. Okay. I'm with them so far. Alright. Let's keep going. Don't stop and chatter inanely. Keep on chewing. This comes down. This comes here. This goes here. And this goes here. Okay. Good. Now they do another one where they split and they've got like 2 individual ones open, which always throws me off. This is going to come over here. They want 4, 4, and 2, 2 aren't moving. 7 and 5 are staying up there. So how the hell is this supposed to work? Okay. And this comes up 1, alright. Alright, not that bad, JG. Stop panicking. Stick with it. Okay. Now, what do they want from here? 3, 3, and 1, 1 aren't going to move. These are going to come over here. This is going to move into the middle. And now, we're going to have a space up here. Okay? Still following along. Still good. We got 1, 1. These have to move over because now they want these verticals to be up at the top. 1, 1, 3, 3, 7, 5, 4, 4, 2. That will allow this to move over. Okay. Definitely making progress now. Though I tell you, it would have taken me 4 hours to get here on my own. And the music was not going to help. The music was going to make me need to kill after that length of time. Okay. What do we want to do now? We got 1, 1, 3, 3. We're getting all of these guys out of the way forever. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad to see them go to the back. And 0, 0, and they want 7, 5 here. And the end is definitely in sight now, folks. The end is in sight. I'm tempted to save state and try to finish it from here, but since there's only 2 steps left, that would be a pretty empty victory. So let's just scroll down to the last 2 steps. 1, 3, 3, 4, 4, 2, 2. Of course, they're moving this up, and we're moving these over. We're moving this down, and we're moving these over. And at this point, I am going to skip the last step because I know what it's got to say. It's got to say, do this. And we get a completely unique victory music. You don't get this for beating Sinistrals in battle. You don't get this for defeating the Egg Dragon. You don't get this for beating Ancient Cave. It's just for that goddamn sliding puzzle. Congratulations, that's terrific. How were you able to do it? Come on again. Come again. Smile. What? Come again. Smile. Smiles, everyone. Smiles. Whee! That's it, folks. Yowza. Took about 20 minutes. And I think what I gotta do... Yeah, okay. Now, okay, cool. Now I found... I had not quite sorted this out, but I found now where my little, amount of time spent in each video thing ended up. So that's cool. I had to move this so that I could read the FAQ in the background. But we went less than 10 minutes over normal video length, and we managed to get this puzzle knocked out. So that's pretty sweet. I see you have solved it. I'm very happy for you. Will you marry me, princess lady? I like the princess sprite. She's sweet. It's this little blonde princess in a little princess gown, but she has the same little slot eyes that everyone else has. I'm very happy for you. Here's a special treat for you. We found the holy robe. You were not too long in the midnight seat. We found the legend helm. Randy Orton. It's Randy Orton's hat. That would be the legend killer helm. We found the lizard blow, which would have been useful against the dragon, but who cares? And we found Mega Shield. So let's find out what these 4 pieces of equipment do and if they're even remotely worth the trouble. It's better than the Crystal Helm. Boomerang returns attacks back against enemy at half strength for a short period. That's kind of a neat power. Looks like any of the boys can use it. He's got 549 defense without it. Wow. Guy is the one who actually needs it the most, so he gets to have it. What else did we find? We found the Mega Shield. We found Megatron. We found the Mega Shield. Shield stronger than steel. Protects user from punch attacks for a short period. Well, that's odd. Well, seeing as he's the only one who can use it, he gets it. Although the Apron Shield might be better. Apron Shield boosts other stuff. Apron Shield's probably better, actually. Because it boosts his magic resistance. Alright, so we're not even going to use the Legend one. Whatever. We have the Lizard Blow, which is a step down for everyone except Artie, who's... Artia. Damn it, game, with your stupid Artie. Who's got better gear than that. And what was the other thing that we even found? Holy Robe. Holy Robe's good. Yeah, Crisis Cure. That's pretty good IP power. Alright, so we're using half of the equipment that we got there. And I meant to end the video. But at this point, there's a couple of other treasures here. We were able to see them on a previous screen and couldn't do anything about them. Remember, we tried to cross this bridge, it collapses. Now we're on the other side of where that bridge comes out. So this will be a double-length video because I'm just going to knock out the last few treasures in this cave. See, ooh, what's this? How do I get there? Help! Come up here, you get the S-Power Ring. The Spower Ring. You find a miracle. It's a miracle, it's true. Can't remember the words of that song. We found the S-Mist Ring. The Smist Ring. And the S-Ribbon Ring. Hop down here. Found the Hedora Rock. And you hop back down here. And from here, we should be able to get out. But first, let's check the old Jewel Sonar. Not a thing. We've cleared it. So let's use Escape. And you know what? We're close to a double-length video, so let's just call this a double header and actually get back to town. Oh, God damn it, Gold Gorms. We don't care about you right now. I don't need to level up. I hear somewhere under the sea is a land of mermaids. My grandpa often tells me that story. My grandpa's dead! Why do you have to talk about your grandpa and bring back my pain? Neither of you can understand my pain! Sorry. It's true that my grandfathers are both dead, but, I mean, they've been dead for a long time, so it's kind of a weird thing for me to suddenly flip out about. Good, the mountain in the south has become so quiet. Yes, we've killed all sound. We destroyed sync sound. Do you know about the city under the sea? Under the sea. Everything's better down where it's wetter. Little Mermaid was actually one of the nice... It was a nice Disney movie. It was enjoyable. I liked Little Mermaid, I suppose. For some reason, I got on kind of a mini Disney kick right after I got here, based on the videos that were available to be watched. And I watched Little Mermaid, like, they had a direct-to-video sequel, which is really a prequel, about, because, you know, she's not the Little Mermaid anymore at the end of Little Mermaid, so you have to do a prequel, and it was about how... And it featured her sisters as important characters who were barely mentioned in the first one, and it kind of sucked. But it did have Sebastian, and he sang, and it was nice. But I came to the conclusion that unless there was something missing from what I saw that was like a huge deal, that it really just like totally threw off my impression. They made some really good movies during like the 90s, did Disney. I think it was the 90s, was the time period I'm thinking of. But Aladdin, pretty much their best movie from that period. Aladdin was pretty solid. Good adventure story. Had Robin Williams, which is not always a plus, but he wasn't playing a doctor who cures people through laughter, so I was able to give it a pass. It was, I mean, I'm passing grade, not I gave it a pass like I didn't want to see it. Although it too had a direct-to-video sequel, and its direct-to-video sequel actually had John Rhys Davies, and still managed to be something that I kind of fell asleep halfway through. Anyway, that's my little Disney story. I'm so glad that the Elder's back. Alright, the old man's pretty popular. See, the old man down the road. Well, we're going to wait and talk to him in the next video. Let's talk to the rest of these schmucks, and then we'll call it a video. Smell the mountain breeze is sweet again. Yes, that's the way it should be. It's the smell of the sweet mountain. Guess these days can fight too. I guess they're not all worthless. What did Fire Dragon look like? What is it like to use definite articles? Did he shoot flames from mouth? Anyway, This has been the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching my videos. And when we come back, we're going to get back to the plot. And since I've decided I don't care about the iris stretchers, it's a straight shot through to the end of the game, folks. We beat the most difficult boss in combat. We beat the most difficult puzzle in the game. From now on, we got nothing but sweet, sweet plot, exciting, dramatic story development, and maybe some voice acting along the way. I hope you'll join me for it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.